Welcome to D.I.Y. Automotive School with my friend Pete and Minnie, the body shop girl. It's everything you need to know about cars and more.
All right, what we got here, we got us a 1995 Mustang bumper cover. Now what we're going to do, we are going to fix this bumper cover. If you look real close, you can see where there's a crack in it, and it goes all the way up inside the housing where the fog light would be. And what my friend Pete's going to do, he's going to show you how to fix this at home using minor tools and minor supplies that you can purchase yourself over at your local paint and body shop. So the first thing that we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and flip our bumper upside down, just like that. And you can't see it, so I'll bring the camera this way. There we go. All right, we're going to flip our bumper upside down, and we're going to concentrate on the area right in here where the crack is. And if you look at this bumper, you can see that it's very filthy and very dirty, and it's got a bunch of grease and slime. This is actually a junkyard bumper, so the first thing we want to do, we want to get all that grease and slime out. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take some lacquer thinner and a rag, making sure that I wear my rubber glove for safety. I don't want to get this on me, and I'm just going to go ahead and saturate this area with lacquer thinner to make sure that we can remove all that grease and slime away from the area that's going to need repaired. Once we have all the pieces clean and all the areas surrounding it clean and ready for repair, I'm going to go ahead and take a die grinder tool. This is an air grinder, and it's got a burring tool on the end of it. And I'm going to start cleaning that out and grinding it down around the ripped area and making me a valley. All right, I'm going to make a valley on it, so when I put my two-part epoxy on there, it's going to squeeze down in there and hold that together. Once I've cleaned the edges and I got myself a nice little valley made, I'm going to go ahead and use other air tools that we can do by grinding for me, such as a cutting wheel and also an air grinder. And I'm going to repeat my process, being very careful with the cutting wheel. I'm just going to go ahead and clean that up. If you notice the discoloration here, I'm going to clean that up and rough that edge up very, very nicely. I'm then going to take my blower and I'm going to make sure all that's dry and get all that loose stuff around there and get it out of there. I then want to take my 2-inch tape, and what I'm going to do is on the outside of the bumper, I'm going to go ahead and just put some tape on that just to hold it together. So when I put my glue on, the piece that I'm gluing together won't move around. And I noticed that that's filthy dirty too. So before I put that on, I'm going to have to go ahead and clean this up as well, just to make the tape stick. Now we should be able to go ahead and take our tape and tape all this down in place. just like you see right there. And now we're ready to go ahead and repair our broken piece on our bumper right here. I'm trying to be as photogenic as possible with what I have to work with. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to take a plastic repair kit. Now I want you to take a good look at this. This is a two-part system. It's like an epoxy glue. This is designed to fix rubber, plastic bumper covers. But what we're going to do, we're going to use this as a glue to glue our bumper back together. This is specifically designed for our plastic bumpers. Now, I want to make this nice and clear to everybody out there. This is for the do-it-yourself at home guy. There's actually bumper repair kits that are plastic welding kits that you can purchase that are very expensive for you to do this. This type of repair is Mr. Homebody. I'm at home doing my hobby. I want to fix my bumper myself guy. This is what you want to purchase. A kit just like this here. Okay, there's several different brands out there. It's a two-part epoxy repair kit. And what we're going to do is we're going to mix that together with equal amounts. And I want to make sure that I mix up enough because, there we go. When we mix this together, it's going to become an epoxy glue. And I want to make sure that I have equal amounts of each one because that's what this kit requires. Now they actually sell this in a caulking gun type form where you can use a caulking gun with it, but for the type of repair that we're doing right now, we don't need the caulking gun because that's just extra money and it takes a special caulking gun. So we're going to go ahead and do it this way. Once I get my two parts equal amounts, I'm going to take a paint stick and I'm going to mix that up. And I want to mix that where it's one solid color. I don't want any streaks in it. I don't want any discoloration where it's dark or light. I want it all to be the same color. Once that's mixed up uniformly, it's ready to use. You got about 20 minutes maximum in 70-degree weather to use this. If the weather's cooler, you have a little bit more time to play with it. And if it's hotter, you have less time. So once we got our mixture mixed up, what we're going to do, we're going to take an old Bondo spreader like you see right here, okay? And then we're just going to start putting this on here very thick. Just like you see me doing right here. And when I say thick, I'm going to really lay it on here and make sure that it really gets in there. I want to make sure that I put a lot of it in here to hold it all together. As I'm putting this on, I'm forcing it in to the crack, you might call it, or the rip, the tear. And then once we're done applying our epoxy glue, our specifically designed bumper repair kit glue, we're going to go ahead and let that sit overnight. And then we'll let it just stay like it is. We're not going to do nothing with it. And on the outside, we'll come back and we'll finish the outside where it'll look normal before we paint it. This is how you fix a bumper repair at home, and this is how you do it. You buy the specific design plastic repair kit, all right, and you go ahead, mix it together, and use it. It's a very simple, very easy job for you to do at home instead of pay the big guys or go buy another bumper cover that you probably don't need. Now, if your bumper is completely ripped in half, this will not cut the cake. This is for small rips or small tears in your bumper cover, and it's designed to go ahead and repair those so you can still use your bumper. This is something that you can do at home. I've repeated myself several times on that, and it's a job that requires pretty much very, very minimal common sense and very, very minimal knowledge to fix it right. So hopefully, once that dries, it will be rigid, it will be hard, and it'll be repaired once again to put on the vehicle and paint and go down the road and say, I fixed that myself. Yeah, after I paint it, I'll wash it, bud. Okay? Pull it out. All right, if we look right here, you can see that this is all dry now, and it's rigid and solid, and will be one piece forever again. So if you want to fix your bumper, let's go ahead and flip it over. Of course, this bumper needs a lot of tender, loving care. You can see where it seeped out through the edge. That's what we wanted. And it doesn't really line up good right in this area, but we'll go ahead and finesse that down, do our body work, and be done with it. This is Pete, my friend Pete, your friend Pete, showing you how to fix your parts right.
What is that, dude?
It's a bumper that was cracked in half right here. Came all the way around.
Oh. Fixing it or what?
I already did fix it, dude, last night. That's fucking rubber glue, bud. Rubber repair glue.
Oh, wow, dude.
That's a epoxy type rubber fucking plastic repair kit. All we gotta do is grind this down right here, smooth it out, and it's ready for paint. All right, don't push on it too hard.
What about this right here?
I just said we gotta grind that down, smooth it down. This is Pete, my friend Pete, your friend Pete, showing you how to fix parts at your house, showing you everything that it takes to do it right and get her done. Once again, I would like to mention this is not a professional, okay, this is not a professional plastic weld job where you use the plastic welder, this, that, and the other. This is a quick fix that you, the viewer, can do at home and don't have to pay the big fucking guy to do it for you. We'll see you later. Take it easy. This bumper's done, ready to paint.
Thanks for watching D.I.Y. Automotive School. Classes don't stop till you know everything.